Hey everybody, welcome back to Oddly Satisfying. If you finished this video and you're just not satisfied enough, perhaps you should check out one of our sponsors. Twitch.tv/CaptainSparklez has really satisfying Minecraft and Among Us and Stardew and other game live streams, and you might be super satisfied. It could even be live right now. Link in the description, so you should check it out, drop a follow, all that good stuff. And also check out the like button. It's pretty satisfying to give it a click down below the video. Let's start off with number 19. Team of snowplows clears ice off a Kentucky interstate. I like the teamwork. It's like an assembly line of each snowplow passing the snow to the next snowplow, and then finally it goes off the side of the road with the one that's in the back. That's pretty cool. Also, just the infrastructure required in order to, well, keep infrastructure going when it snows like this is just, how do you do it? How do you do it? As a native Southern Californian, how do you guys live in a place where it snows during the winter and there's not even necessarily a place to ski or snowboard? How do you do it? Like I've said before, I went to Toronto once in the winter. Only time I've gone to a snowy place where the intent wasn't to go snowboarding. How do you do it? How do you guys, I don't know. It's just too cold. I can't just go out and just be like, hey, it's nice to be out in a sweater at the very nope, it's just cold. And then you have to worry about ice when you're driving. Oh my god, I don't know how you do it. The saltwater croc swimming among seagrass. Is this an infinitely looping GIF? Because if it is, that's pretty dope. Oh, it's not. It looks like it should be though. Bro, if you made this infinitely looping, then package it up as an NFT. Any of you following the NFT craze right now, this is at least $1 million, right? Most of those video NFTs are like a looping GIF. And so you took this, you attach it to whatever, the Bitcoins, and then you put it on the NFT site. I sound like such a boomer right now, but I am. Then it's $1 million. Every NFT sells for like $1 million, doesn't it? So dude, whoever filmed this, you're missing out. You have internet gold on your hands right here, okay? Just get it up there. That's all I'm trying to, I'm just trying to help you out, all right? Apple tart coming out of the oven. This is a better one than my other photo. Well, we haven't seen your other photo, so we have nothing to compare to. Wow, that's a lot of apple slices. How long does that take to slice all the apples into little thin slices like that and then put them in like, not just one rose, but then a rose around that, and then another rose, and then rows, and rows of rose-shaped rows. Rose flowers and ROW roses and like rose, but they're more certain. Anyway, it's not a big deal. That looks good. I want to eat it, but then I would feel bad because he put so much effort into laying out all the slices of apples. I wouldn't want to eat it. He's so conflicted. Removing discolored varnish from an old painting. Oh my god, the color difference is so significant. This has got to be such high stakes. Imagine restoring a painting that's like $10 million, something at the Louvre, restoring the Mona Lisa. You take it into like the most climate-controlled clean room that the world has ever seen inside of CERN or something with the particle collider, and you're the one in charge of actually cleaning the thing off. The stakes have never been higher. Can you even imagine? And then if you mess up, it turns into, what was the one where it was like, it was like, I think it was, I can't remember if it was a restoration or something, but it looked like a sloth instead of Jesus. Anyway, oh, he looks like he has a superhero mask on. You're just slowly chipping away at the superhero mask. But surely, if you just leave it like this, no one will be able to recognize him. It's like Clark Kent. Obviously, just glasses. That's all you need for nobody to realize that you're actually Superman. Oh, you just got rid of it? Oh, man, all the bad guys are going to go after him now, dude. The sky is ruined. This rug based on a scene from the classic cartoon Tom and Jerry. Bro, anybody in retrospect feel bad for Tom? Like, he got destroyed so many times, it's not even funny. Jerry is just a diabolical creature. Like, poor Tom, he's trying to get a bite to eat. I understand Jerry's got to defend himself, but like, over and over. Just, at least he has more than 9 lives, I guess. That's a great rug, though. Windshield with hydrophobic coating. Once you get enough speed, you don't even need the wiper. If that worked flawlessly, why wouldn't more? Oh my god, that's really cool, actually. I love that. Wait, why don't more cars have this? That's amazing. Oh my god, that would be incredible. What? I bet you can do yeah, you can probably do an aftermarket coating on any windshield. Just doesn't come from the factory like that, but Yeah. Oh, I kind of want to do that now. That's so cool. Even though I don't usually go driving in the rain. If it's raining, I'm like, today's a day where I'll stay home. It's one of the beauties of working from home is you can usually decide if you don't want to leave the house, which I don't do very often. Yep, I'm very much a fair weather person. Are you catching this from the I don't like snowy places, plus I don't leave the house when it rains? You getting a pattern here? These two cats sleeping. This reminds me of me when I was younger, and I would crawl underneath this stool that was in my grandma's apartment, and it's like the cats won't be able to do this for very long. And now I remember, like, the last time I looked at that thing, it was probably, I don't know, 5 years ago. And the idea that I could crawl underneath this bar stool and sit, it was like it had this kind of cylindrical metal support structure to it. And so I could go like up inside the underside of the cylindrical metal support. And I look back and I'm like, I was that small. That's astounding that I could actually get in there. Whereas now I could only like stick my head in, and hardly even that. Savor your youth, cats. Metal oxide crust layer flying off. This again, we've seen it before, but I want to see it again. This was used as a thumbnail image, but if you haven't seen it before, I should totally use it as a thumbnail image again. Oh, it's so cool. It's so cool. Why does it do that? Why? Oh God, looks like something that's like going between different dimensions. I like the conductor in front. He looks like he's doing a symphony, but it's just smash the thing again. Keep smashing it. This perfect hexagram patch. If a pentagram is satanic, is a hexagram even more satanic? Or, nope, that's a Star of David, so no, it's not. I didn't really think about that one in advance. That is what it would be. Okay, definitely not satanic then. Now it's starting to look a little bit more like a snowflake. That's pretty cool. Very nice. What is the thing that's happening up here? Why was this heart thing that just keeps exploding at the top of the screen? I keep thinking there's like something dripping onto the jeans. And I'm like, no, just some strange animation of hearts that keeps happening here. This bread slicer. Is he gonna slice it in half? Oh. Okay, it grabs it, and then, oh, that's really cool. Oh, so this must be what actually happens when it's packaged into a loaf, pre-sliced. And then it gets bagged up, and then they put the twist tie, and then it appears in the grocery store. Okay, that's pretty cool. The more you know. This looks like a clip that you would have on how it's made. How is bread made that ends up in your grocery store? God, I love bread, and I want some. Adding iridescent foil to a printed design. Amazon Basics. If this is an Amazon Basics thing, I feel like most people can accomplish something like this. You're going to peel it off and then it's going to have stuck to the... Yeah. How does that work, though? Is it just like one part of the paper it has some relief to it or something, and so the foil sticks to it? Or do you do a design out of glue and then the foil sticks to the glued part? It gets pressed in? It's pretty cool. This clock hitting midnight is oddly satisfying. Huh. Oh, it's all gonna like reset at the same time, right? We have to keep waiting. I can't wait 10 seconds. Here we go. Midnight. Nice. That's pretty cool. Is it on a TV? This is like a wallpaper or something like that. You know what would actually be really cool is a mechanical version of this that you could hang on your wall, right? It's got like, it's all connected on one strip of metal, but then the things move up and down. That would actually be a really cool idea. I'd be very surprised if someone hadn't done that. I wouldn't know what to Google in order to find it. Nope, no idea. Isn't that the most frustrating thing? When like you have the idea of something in your head, but you don't know how to Google it. How do I phrase this? Definitely I'm not the first person to have this question, but I have no idea how to phrase it so that it comes up with a result. I hate that. This guy's water drain pipe that I found on Insta. Do I fix it or did it fix itself? It's taking an alternate route. Also, it's very impressive how it just sticks to that particular side. I suppose if it's just leaking out of one part and re-entering down there, it's kind of working. You've created yourself a really cool water feature, and you didn't even have to pay someone to make it. I'd say keep it. A few people said you might like my pizza dough. I'd prefer your pizza dough if it was cooked with pizza on it. Well, it is the pizza, but with cheese and tomato sauce, pepperoni, salami, bacon. It looks nice. But now I just want pizza. Why do you have to tempt me with bread and pizza? And this looks like the perfect hamburger bun that we've seen on Oddly Satisfying before. Why are round dome-shaped things so satisfying to look at? Peeling my most recent painting. Peeling. Oh, so you get some like crisp edges on it. Can you imagine if you spent all of this time and then the tape rips as you're filming this grand reveal? How much would that suck? And that's got to have happened to you before. The whole idea here is we don't care about the paint. It's a cool painting, by the way. We don't care about the painting. We just care about the tape removal at the end and making sure it's perfect. God dang it, it just ripped and now my clip is ruined. Yogurt arrangement at this market. I think we've seen this one before. Either that or I've seen like Super Mario out of different Coca-Cola boxes and things like that. I feel, is this someone who's worked at the grocery store for a long time? Or is this someone who like just got the job and is like still excited about going to work and is like, I'm gonna do some cool things here before the fatigue has set in over time of like, I'm bored. I don't really want to be doing this job anymore. Like, I don't know. Is this what you do after a long time in order to keep things interesting? Or is it what you do in the beginning while you're still in the honeymoon phase? That's what I'm curious about. But anyway, I don't see it enough at grocery stores I go to. We need more passion for art. Satisfying car door closure. Oh my God. What? You can't even see the gap. Okay, how did you even do that without snow falling into your car? That's a lot of trust that the snow is gonna stay in place. Also, this could have been played backwards. What if it's played backwards? I can't believe anything I see on the internet. I guess the snow does look like it's going down, but who knows? With the speed that the snow is falling and the frame rate on the camera and all that stuff, there's a chance that even if it's played backwards, it could still look like it's actually falling. So I don't know what to believe. I don't know. I mean, regardless, still incredibly lucky that it didn't just fall into the car and got a bunch of snow all over the place. It's a lot of work living in a snowy place, man. A lot of work. There was a quack in the ice. It's really cool how they all like follow the same path. I can't tell if they're following the crack or if they're following the quack, as in like that path was created by the like one duck walked on it and then the next followed the next and the next and the next, or if they're following like the natural, because ants always follow cracks and contours in the ground. Ants are really unoriginal. They can't just make up their own path. They've always got to follow something that was put down before them. Unoriginal losers. Get your own line. Don't you know about the hypotenuse? You can be so much more efficient. We don't just do 90-degree angles following the edges. You could save like root 2 of the distance, or 1 over root 2% on your way to places, you idiots. And that doesn't seem efficient either. You're like curving all over the place. How about some decisiveness, okay? How about a straight line to where you're going? Come on, guys. And the top, most satisfying of the last month, the way the frost highlights the sculpture. I think I've seen this before, but here it is again, if we have. I guess it's the top one for last month, so we kind of have to look at it again. It is very cool, though. I can't tell if they did some post-processing. It looks like when you go into Instagram, you know, the structure option, and if you bring it up when it's a photo of somebody, they start looking really old. That's what this looks like. Is like they just brought the structure up to 11. Also makes you look super old, but maybe on a statue it doesn't matter. But if that's just the frost, then that's very cool. Then add the frost plus the structure setting on Instagram, and you have just incredible definition. Okay, that's it for the last month of Oddly Satisfying. Make sure to like if you were satisfied, but if you need more satisfaction, follow twitch.tv/CaptainSparkles and subscribe to stay tuned for more satisfying things. Hit the bell, get all notifications, playlist for more satisfaction. Also, last Oddly Satisfying video with the end screen up here, Marin music down below it. That's it. I'll see you next time.